gun.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
12. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Let's go.
Burrow picking up the pace. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Commanders set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He tucks it and takes off. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Play fake here, Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Now Daniels off the play action. Hits his running back. Is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided.
Check pink. Check white. Switch red. Switch yellow.
Extra point from Blankenship is up and good. And the Commanders cut into the lead by another point. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
11 mighty. Dot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
Dot.
From the 39. Buying some time right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Can.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And a man is there to knock that away.
Now, you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts him. Burrow picking up the pace. Throwing now on 1st down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but...
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Able to find Dotson here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
Get it.
Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down, Commander.
Tag. Check, Panther.
Again, Daniels to the air. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield.
Got it. Ready?
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And
Go.
the Commanders
Smash,
first down.
smash.
To throw, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
On the ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
At the 40.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The home team.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st
Here we
and
go.
10. They send a tight end in motion.
Side.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of
12,
12 yards.
12, 12.
That's good.
Side.
Burrow setting to throw. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Benjamin St. Just on the
Here we go, here we go. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up
Here we go.
3rd down.
Side.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Side.
4th down. Burrow. He's on the move. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now. Daniels. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself.
On the ball.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ready, ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Washington.
Let's go now.
Daniels on 1st down. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And now the Bengals have it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals running them out of the building. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And now the Bengals have it! 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Gun. Cut.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Buys time, rolling right. Jukes out a one-stop. And they bring him down around the 34. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Burrow picking up the pace.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw it on 1st down. This one taken in by Chase. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another
11 Thomas.
Bengals 1st down.
From the red zone now. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
15 more yards.
11.
Another Bengals.
Now Burrow escapes the pocket. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! Picked by Derek Forrest.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
They'll throw it again. This is hauled. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And now the Bengals have it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We got to keep scoring.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of...
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Looks like the Bengals got it! And he doesn't get too far on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Burrow picking up the pace. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the... He's got it inside the 25.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 40. That's another Bengals first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Looking right, and he finds him. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And now the Bengals have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
Chased out to his right. Juked the defender. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Let's get set. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying for it with Burrow. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. He's on the move. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go! Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Dax Hill. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels coming back after that pick. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.